A lot of people don't like to help people. They don't like to give a helping hand to people. They don't like to share. It's like their mindset is on every man for themselves. I was told once back in, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was about 1996, by someone that in this country, which is Canada, it's every man for themselves. If you live by that rule, every man for themselves, then how far will you make it? First of all, no man is an island. So therefore, we have to give a helping hand to someone. I'm going to touch on a topic like where a youth is struggling in order to find employment, not only in Jamaica, but right here in Canada and in other countries. They're struggling. They come out every day, put on their best shoes that they can find and the best shirt and the best pants, and they walk from job to job to job to job, asking for work. Someone is asking for work and you're condemning them. Why would you condemn someone who is asking for employment? When someone wants employment, they want to work, they want a better life, and they want a better future. And you're condemning them. You refuse to give them the work because of the way they look and the address that they live at, the postal code, their geographic location. Why would you do something like that? And you have the employment, you have the ability to help someone, to give them work, and they're not asking for a handout. They're not begging you for anything. All they want is employment. All they want is work. There are youths in Kingston, especially over on New Kingston side. They're asking people for work and they're not giving them. And if they come to you and they see you and they need a bus fare to go home or to get to a job interview or what have you, and they say, "Sir, can I have a 50 or $100?" You won't even give it to them. You're telling them to go find work, but actually they're trying to find work. Not everybody can walk into a job place and get the work right away. First of all, our community is so stereotypical, which they stereotype people based on their skin tone, they stereotype people based on their hair, they stereotype people based on so many things because they want us to be Eurocentric. They want us to act like Europeans, put our lipstick falls here like Europeans. But when you come Afrocentric, they telling you that you're too urban, you're too roots. They don't want to hire you because you're too urban, you're too black. Well, them now gonna say too black, but you're overqualified for the position because your hair is natural and because you decide to be who you are. You're condemning people because they're bleaching their skin. But in your banks, it's just light skinned people. You want to work in your banks, in your establishment. So when the darker set decide that nothing is going to stop me from getting that bank teller job, so I'm going to bleach my skin to get lighter so I could be hired, you're going to say, "Oh, they look burnout. Their skin color don't look good. It's not a good match and not a good fit for our environment." We need to stop holding down our people and we need to stop holding down each other. We need to stop fighting against each other. We need to build each other up and stop tearing each other down. We need to look out for the youths because they are the future. Not just rich people youths, kids, not just lawyer kids, not just doctor kids, not just politician kids, not just radio announcer kids, but everybody pitney is a part of the future. Poor people pitney too is a part of the future, and poor people pitney can grow up, become change the world just as much as rich people pitney. So give a helping hand when you see somebody in need, somebody wants a helping hand. If you see someone on Facebook who is a new artist and they're struggling with their music, give them a helping hand. Don't wait until them bust and you hear 55 DJs pumping their music. You're gonna jump and say, "Oh, I know that person, they were on my friend list." Help them when they're down there so they can elevate themselves. and rise to the top. Kamala right here. Me done talk. That's all. Me done talk. Not nothing more to say. See there? Me done talk. I what?